Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. Pisces, you are up for the March General Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Podcasts carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, so still in February, but I'm starting the March readings. All the February readings are up. The general, the love, and the money. Also a collective Valentine's Day reading is up, which was very dramatic. And I have some other collective readings up as well. Whatever you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the general. Also, Pisces, you will get a birthday bonus reading for the general. And when I roll out the March love readings and the March money readings, you will also receive bonuses for each as well. May I have the energy for Pisces for March? May I have the energy for Pisces for March? There we go. May I have the energy for Pisces for March? What is it that Pisces needs to hear? Gossip's at the bottom of the deck. Either you're gossiping or somebody's gossiping about you. Or there may be gossip going on in the month of March. What is it that Pisces needs to hear? What is it that Pisces needs to hear? Now the bottom of the deck, 4 weeks. There may be something of significance happening in 4 weeks from the day that you listen or watch this episode, or it's 4 weeks starting today, which today is February the 11th, so it would be something around March the 11th. Then maybe somebody's birthday is March the 11th. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, I thought I picked up the entire deck. There was a card at the bottom here that was left. I didn't realize it. It says, money surprise. Money surprise. So some of you may be receiving something of significance out the blue, money-wise, in March. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll set that to the side. Okay, may I have some more cards for Pisces, please? What's the energy going on with Pisces? And then I'll clarify with the Real Talk Tarot. Thank you. Health. So something with health significance. Maybe some of you are focusing more on your health in the month of March. I mean, that is spring, pretty much. So maybe there's something there where you want to do something new going into the spring. Whatever it is, there will be a victory. So victory has come out. So we have money, surprise, health, and victory. Some of you, something I just heard, you had already set your goal back either, I heard November. Somebody may have set a goal in November for the new year, specifically November. Doesn't have to be, but there was a goal that was set and you've already reached it in March, or you will reach it in March. That might be what the 4 weeks thing was about, where you're probably going to reach that goal in 4 weeks. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But there is some type of victory. It doesn't necessarily have to be related to health. It could be with money. If there's a money surprise that comes in, that additional money may help you do something else you've been looking to do, and you will get a victory in that category. Or it could all be separate. Victory could be its own thing, where there was something you were looking to accomplish and you finally do it. Doesn't necessarily have to be health or money related. All right, may I have another card for Pisces, please? May I have another card for Pisces? Thank you. Lazy. Interesting. I heard some of you might be dreaming too much, but also this lazy could be someone else. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. If this is you, for some of you, your head may be in the clouds too much, is what I heard. Something about taking action. And hold on. is something about taking action is inconsistency. I heard on again, off again. So that's what it, on again, off again. So some of you might have your moments where like you're really doing something and then it's just like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. You know, like you'll go good for, let's say 4 weeks. And then after 4 weeks, you're like, okay, I'm going to take a break. And then you take a break for like 2 weeks or something like that. And then you start up again, whatever. For some of you, obviously not all of you, you need to stay consistent throughout the entire process, even when you don't want to be. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Anything else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces before I start clarifying? Thank you. 6 weeks. So we have 4 weeks and now we have 6 weeks that has come out in the reading. So for 6 weeks, some of you could be taking a course. Bottom of the deck is pets. Some of you may have pets. Some of you might be thinking about getting a pet or pets, adding another pet. You may be thinking about doing it in 4 weeks. You may be thinking about doing it in 6 weeks. I just heard that for some of you, you have a pet that is 6 weeks old, specifically a puppy, is what I heard. So that could be it too. Now, let's clarify this again. I'm using the Real Talk Tarot deck. See what's going on. Can we clarify the cards on the table for Pisces? Can we clarify the cards on the table for Pisces? Can we clarify the cards on the table for Pisces? What is it that Pisces needs to hear? What is it that Pisces needs to hear? Ain't that something? Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That correlates with money surprise. What is it that Pisces needs to hear? I'm splitting the deck again. At the bottom, 10 of Cups at the bottom now. 10 of Cups at the bottom. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pentacles is earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Aces are new. There's something for you that will make you extremely happy and comfortable. Something for you. These almost fell out, but I'm not taking them. But something's telling me to see what they are. What are they? Hangman, which is your energy, and the Fool. Both of these are major arcana cards. So, yeah, this is involving, obviously, a new start. Some of you got perspective on something. I feel, I don't know why, I feel the 6 weeks or the 4 weeks might be, for some of you, a reflection period. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. May I have some cards, please, clarifying the cards on the table. What is it that Pisces needs to hear? What is it that Pisces needs to hear? Thank you. What is this? You know what came out in the pre-shuffle was competition. That came out in the pre-shuffle. And here we have the Five of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So some of you could be in competition right now, or going back to the gossip thing, because as I'm looking at this, like you have all of these people, I feel like for some of you, the gossip may be what's being brought to you. Like you may not be participating in it in March, but people may be actively bringing it to you. I feel like this should almost be Five of Swords energy. I feel like, because swords is thoughts and communication, but I feel like they may be just bringing stuff to you. Like, if I'm getting a thing of, it's almost like other people are trying to put you in competition with someone else. And you're not looking to compete with someone else, but other people are like, oh, you know, it's almost like with artists, how their fans are like, oh, well, my artist is better than your artist. And usually the artists don't have the problem with each other. It's the fans that have the problem with each other. So I feel like it may be a thing like that. You have your friends who are trying to put you in competition with somebody else, but you don't really want to, you're not really bothered with it. You're focusing on your stuff. Anything else that Pisces needs to hear? Oh, I did not mean for that to come out. But what is this? King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles. That's probably why you're unbothered. If you're in King of Pentacles energy, you're not thinking about other things because King of Pentacles is chilling. One reason King of Pentacles is so, I don't want to necessarily say nonchalant, but the King of Pentacles just doesn't care. It's like, dude, I got money to make. And it doesn't matter whether you're male or female because there's no gender in tarot energy. So if somebody's in King of Pentacles energy, even if people are coming to the King of Pentacles with drama, because that's what Five of Wands is, competition and drama, King of Pentacles isn't going to care. King of Pentacles is thinking about money. That's what's going on with that. Anything else before we close this out? Also, Pentacles deal with health too, because it's the 3D. And with King of Pentacles, that's a good sign of health as well. So I feel, going back to what I said earlier, I feel like some of you set goals and you've already accomplished them or you're about to accomplish them. Like you're ahead. I'm not taking all of that, but thank you. Ace of Wands is at the top here, but that's too many cards. So, but that's another ace. I feel like you're ahead of schedule. That's what it is. You're ahead of schedule. I think I'm going to title this that. That's the energy. I feel there's going to be surprises in the month of March, but you're going to be ahead of schedule with everything that you're doing or most of the things that you're doing. That's too many cards. I'm not taking all of those. Anything else before I close out for Pisces? Thank you. Yeah, you're not going to deal with it. 8 of Cups. You're not dealing with it. Anything, I feel like you will do your best. It won't work in every single situation, but with this 8 of Cups energy, I feel like if there's any drama around you, you will do your best to remove yourself from it. Because it's like the things that you're focused on and what other people are focused on are two different things. It's just like, you don't care. It's not worth your energy, and you know that. So you will more than likely separate yourself anytime that stuff happens. You're in this energy. King of Pentacles. All right, so that is your message. Also, something said, check the bottom of the deck and 3 of Cups, which is celebration. That is another confirmation of victory. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, Pisces, be blessed.